Okay, now, since our last interview, I've been hearing some new phrases for some new genres within the hip-hop and rap category of music. I've been hearing a category called mumble rap. I've been hearing a category called SoundCloud rapper. And I've been hearing a category called XXL Freshman. Now, what do you make of these new categories people have been dubbing? When you hear these categories, what do these mean to you? Do any of these fit you? I mean, obviously you were a XXL freshman, and so many people want to be one.
Yeah.
Right? That's like one of their things they try to achieve. What do you make of it? Are you boxed in as a XXL freshman class rapper? Are you boxed in as a SoundCloud rapper? What do you think of mumble rap, which I know is the opposite of what you do?
Yeah.
What do you make of these categories I've been hearing?
Well, only reason I don't consider myself in the box is because the irony of me to this, I'll always have, and I said it in the song "No Issues." It's like a lot of people say, these are the fucking top things I hear. Man, you so underrated. You should be bigger. Or damn, I've never heard of you before. So I still honestly feel like I'm still trying to fucking make it. Like even though I got all these accolades, XXL, BET fucking ciphers, Sway, and all these, I was in, on Warner Brothers and all this shit with Funk Volume. Did tons of fucking tours, been overseas, killed fucking my man Tim Westwood. Done so fucking much, but yet I still feel like I'm trying to make it. So I don't really put myself in a box, even though I am a XXL freshman. I feel like a lot of those dudes had like these crazy teams behind them, and they end up just blowing the fuck up. But I don't know. It just didn't happen like that for me. A lot of people know who I am, but it's still a great amount of people that have no fucking idea who I am. And I still feel like I'm making it. But as far as mumble rap, I mean, I don't do mumble rap because I'm a lyricist, and I like the complexity of fucking rhyming words and making somebody say, oh shit, you hear what he just said? But I fuck with it. I dig it. I have mumble rap elements beat-wise in a lot of my albums. You'll hear the beats still got like that undertone. But what separates me is I'm more, you could make out what I'm fucking saying, and I'm a lot of those dudes are spitting if you in their own right. A lot of the motherfuckers actually are dope, but I'm not saying all of them, but I don't know. I'm not one of those people that say fuck mumble rap because I like it. My whole thing I always had is just like, I feel like today, I never seen it like this in hip hop to where I can't distinguish who is who. Like, I don't know, a nigga from Hawaii sounds identical to a nigga from Atlanta. It's like everyone shares the same silhouette in a sense. Everybody shares. That's the only thing about it. It's like it just seems like everyone comes in and kind of adopts a similar flow, a similar sound, and it's kind of like it just all starts sounding exactly the fucking same. But I fuck with a lot of it, and I just wish it was more lanes to where they just showed more versatility, even on radios and shit like that. It is on the internet, but you got to search for a lot of shit. I just wish it was more mainstream outlets to where they showed more versatility as far as in the rap era. But I'm not a mumble rap hater because I actually dig it. I fuck with I actually like Lil Yachty. A lot of people hate him, but I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some Yachty songs that I fucking actually think is dope. I'm not looking for Yachty to be Nas. I'm not looking for fucking Migos to be Nas neither. It is what it is. It's sort of, and it's the same way. Like when I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure like back in that era, like niggas would listen to like, I don't even know, like fucking CNC Music Factory. I'm pretty sure they wasn't looking at that shit and wanting that to be, I don't know. It's still, they still label that shit as rap, but I don't know. I don't have a problem with it, man. I'm not one of the fucking people that hate mumble rap. I dig it.
Does the rise of mumble rap surprise you, being from the lyricist point of view or the lyricist background?
The rise of it doesn't surprise me. The decline of lyricism surprised me. Because it's a popular, anything that's popular and the kids fuck with is always gonna rise. But the fact that it's like, you only hear you only hear these three dudes mentioned: Kendrick, Cole, and Drake. Whenever someone mentions lyricism, what about Kendrick, Cole, or Drake? It becomes to a point to where there's a lot of more fucking rappers out here that's fucking killing it, and they could go bar for all three of those dudes. But it's damn near like it's embedded in your head, and I hear everybody on interviews, and someone asks someone about a fucking lyricist, everybody's like, yo, we got Kendrick, Cole, and Drake. It's hundreds of other dope lyricists that could go toe-to-toe with them niggas. And I like all three of them niggas, don't get me wrong, but I can go toe-to-toe with any of them motherfuckers. Like, bar for bar, easy, but I don't know. I'm more surprised at like the decline of like the outlets and niggas just not, I don't know, just shining a little bit more light towards lyricism instead of just the golden childs of lyricism, man. But you'll see a shitload of like quote unquote mumble rappers. You'll see like a new one coming out and they shine all these lights and it's like fucking gremlins and shit, like just popping out everywhere. But it's like when it comes to fucking the other side, it's like, we just want you to know about Kendrick, Cole, and Drake, and the other fucking older MCs in the past like Jay, Nas, and all those. It's a lot of other MCs on that side too that are dope, man. I just wish they got more of the light shine on them too. Like, you know, that's what I like about the mumble rappers. One mumble rapper, I don't hate to call niggas mumble rappers, but one mumble rapper pop out, another one pop out, another one pop out, and you hear about all these motherfuckers, but it's like the fucking lyricism shit is damn near like a dying fucking art form, unless you're Kendrick, Cole, or Drake.
What did you think of the recent Logic album? What did you think of the recent Rick Ross Rather You Than Me album?
You know what? I hadn't heard fucking Logic's album. I like Logic, but Rick Ross, dope as fuck. I don't know. Thank you for saying that. Rick Ross, super fucking dope. I don't know why I forgot him. I love that Rick Ross album.
I think he surprised
Santorini, Greece.
I think he surprised a lot of people with this album and so many lyrics on it, especially coming from the beginning of the year, the top of the year, and that album dropping. I think people were surprised at how lyrical that album was.
Yeah, you know, so I take that back. Maybe I'm contradicting myself because actually you do hear more than Kendrick, Cole, or Drake. I take that back.
But it's still only 5 rappers we just talked about.
That is true. I'm going to say this about Ross, though. I think Ross would have the most classic album if he did an album with like no trap beats on it. If he did like a 10-song album with no trap beats and just like straight soulful shit, Ross will have probably the illest goddamn album because he sounds so good over that shit, and that shit he be talking. Actually, let me say this too. I was heavily inspired lyricism wise, lyrical wise, on the Mink Coat Killer by Ross. And thank you for saying that. That was an inspiration from this album. Wu-Tang Clan, Nas, Ross, and Jay. That was a lot of inspiration from those guys. And yeah, sorry Ross, but you are a big fucking inspiration for this shit, bro. Yeah.
Do people care about lyrics anymore?
Yeah, I think they do. Because you know what's crazy? If you read a lot of comments, if you read comments on if you go to some of these people's videos, the common denominator of comments is like, oh, this dude's fucking trash. What is fucking, this ain't, you know, and it's not fucking older dudes saying this shit. It's a lot of fucking kids. So, people still do care. I just think that that's not what's pushed in front of the masses right now. So I think people people care.
Now, you said you like some of Yachty's stuff.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried mumble rap yourself, just experimenting in the studio or playing around just to see?
Yeah, I got some. You know what? I got songs I'm gonna put out this kind of, they mumble rap inspired, but just me as a lyricist, it's like it's hard for me not to fucking go in because every time I write, I gotta say some shit. Like I can't not say some shit. It's like that's my code. Like it's like damn, I gotta say some shit. But I got a project that I'm probably gonna put out after the Mink Coat Killer. If it's not even a project, maybe songs I'm just gonna drop. That's definitely on that same lane, but I'm fucking snapping. That's the only fucking man. I'm killing it lyrically. I'm killing it. Shit, some of them niggas be Gucci. Actually, if you listen to Gucci, even though the shit he may say it slower, and he may have it, but sometimes, hey, Gucci sometimes say some shit, man. He say some shit. My favorite fucking Gucci song is Plain Jane. Gucci, that first verse on Gucci went in on that shit. So they say some shit, man. I just think I don't know, man. The way we hear it, just because you hear and they say it slower and they may not say it as intricate as your typical MC, is sort of like we'll dismiss it in a sense. It's like, oh, he didn't say shit. But yeah, if you really listen, motherfuckers, some of the motherfuckers actually do be spitting. They say some shit. They say some slick, clever shit.